Well, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Jashana here to talk about some friggin' books. I don't know what if my cowlicks are showing today or not. They usually are. It's fine. I have a few books to show you today. I think I have a couple ebooks also. I'm gonna have to double check. As always, I am very prepared. Most of the physical books that I recently got though were pre-orders. So I'm very excited about all of these. Let's jump right on in. So the first one I did show on Instagram. This was a pre-order of a special edition from LitJoy Crate. I've never ordered anything from LitJoy before. I don't do like book boxes and stuff, but like they have these one-off special editions and they're doing this classics series or whatever. And you know, I got Wuthering Heights because this is stupid gorgeous. So this is the box or the sleeve or whatever for it. The actual book itself is here and look at it. Oh my good God. The tree branches are hands back here. And the pages, it's foiled edges. On the inside, we have some quotes across the end pages. This one. This I love. This is one of my favorite quotes from the book. She burned too bright for this world. And then there is artwork throughout. Oh, there's also like a family tree here, artwork. And the artwork pages are like different. They're thicker and almost like textured looking. There's another one. Super beautiful. But yeah, very excited about this. So beautiful. I now have, I think, 15 copies of Wuthering Heights. It's fine. Another one that was a pre-order that I'm about to start reading very soon and I'm so excited for, and that is Son of the Storm by Suyi Davies Okungbawa. I have been anticipating this since I first discovered this author last year, I think. Was it last year? Yeah, I read an anthology called Dominion, which was African authors, diaspora, African authors as well. African diaspora authors, words. And he had a short story in there that I really enjoyed. I don't love short stories. And there was his and then one other author, and that other author only has one novel out and it was like horror, which isn't my jam. But those two were my favorites, and I saw that he had a book, the David Mogo God Hunter, and I got that, read that. Buddy read it with Ashley at Don't Have a Degree in Reading, and we both liked it. It wasn't my favorite thing I'd ever read by any means, but the writing style was good, and it was quality. Like I felt like it was high quality. I just wasn't super connected with the story itself, but like the world was interesting, and it definitely made me intrigued for a more full-length novel from him in a like high fantasy world and in a series, because David Mogo God Hunter is a standalone. So I was very excited when I heard about this coming out. And as per usual, I will just read the synopsis because I suck at coming up with my own little cute synopses. In the city of Bassa, Danzo is a clever scholar on the cusp of achieving greatness, only he doesn't want it. Instead, he prefers to chase forbidden stories about what lies outside the city walls. The Basai elite claim there is nothing of interest. The city's immigrants are sworn to secrecy. But when Danzo stumbles across a warrior wielding magic that shouldn't exist, he's put on a collision course with Bassa's darkest secrets. Drawn into the city's hidden history, he sets out on a journey beyond its borders, and the chaos left in the wake of his discovery threatens to destroy the empire. Sounds freaking cool. I've been seeing pretty positive reviews coming out. I think it just released like early this month, I think, or maybe late May. Can't quite recall, but yeah, I'm very excited. Been hearing pretty good things. I've also heard, I think there's queer representation in here, which is neat. A nice little bonus always. So yay, very excited to get to this. And it's a big floppy paperback, which you know I love. This is one that I actually just read. I was given an ARC by the author. I have read, I think, everything other than maybe a couple short stories and maybe one novella. Oh yeah, the prequel novella to this I haven't read. By Antoine Bondelet. TJ Young and the Orishas, Book 1, The Gatekeeper's Staff. And yeah, so I got the advanced reader copy, and then I did pre-order this. And yeah, I just got it yesterday, and I just actually finished the arc yesterday, and I really enjoyed it. So I've read most of his previous works, and I've enjoyed them. I really enjoy the world, and I think his writing is quality, and it's good, and it's self-published, indie published, and I just think he does a really good job taking care with his work and making it polished and everything. And yeah, I've really enjoyed his adult stuff. This one, I was a little nervous about, not because I thought it was going to be poorly written or anything, but because it is young adult it's like younger young adult / upper middle grade. The main character is 14, and it is the start of a series, so he's obviously going to, it's going to become more young adult as it goes on. But this one is definitely on the younger side, and I tend to struggle with middle grade for sure, unless it's a reread of something I read when I was a kid. I struggle to really click with middle grade, so I don't read a lot of it because I don't want to be out here giving reviews when it's like, well, bitch, it's because it's not your genre or your age range. But also young adult, when it's on the younger end, even just generally young adult lately, I haven't been vibing with as much the tone of it, so I was a little nervous. However, I really, really enjoyed this. I'm going to do a wrap up to talk more about it. But yeah, I really liked it. And the synopsis of this one is, TJ Young has been surrounded by magic his whole life, yet he has never been able to tap into it until now. When 14-year-old TJ is accepted to Camp Alosa, he has one chance to prove he belongs in the magical world with his newfound ability. But with the program filled with other young diviners who have been using magic for years, he has no idea how he'll stand out, let alone how he's going to survive camp. They don't have what he has, however. The other campers are just there to pass class. TJ is there to honor his dead sister. While at camp, TJ uncovers a mystery connected to the death of his sister that will lead him to the realm of the Orishas, ancient spirits who have power he couldn't hope to match. But with a magical staff, unlikely allies, and a loyalty to family that can't be shaken, it might just be possible. Delve into this young adult fantasy based on the mythology of the West African Orishas. Yeah, highly recommend if you like middle grade, younger young adult, or if you have a kid in your life who you think would enjoy this. So much fun. So, the pacing was great. The characters are great. It's about, unlikely friends and just friendships in general and family for sure. And I had a great time reading this. But this isn't a wrap-up, so. This one was not a pre-order. This was just completing my collection of the paperbacks of this series. Age of Empire by Michael J. Sullivan. I have the rest of them. And yeah, this is the final book, actually. There's another one that's over there for a wrap up. But yeah, so I already had it in hardcover, but when I'm actually reading the books, I like them to be paperback. Yes, I know, it's ridiculous. Why do I need the hardcovers then? I don't know, okay? Leave me alone. It's one of my faves. I did show this one on my Instagram as well. And this one was the one that's technically not a pre-order, but it was available in Barnes & Noble here in the US a little early. I think it is just out everywhere now, I'm pretty sure. If not, it will be soon. That is The Coward by Stephen Arion. And I recently was showing you guys, I have hauled some books of his. They're down here. Where are they? Yo no sé. Oh yeah. Blood Mage and Mageborn, and Blood Mage is book 2 of his first series. So I need to get book 1 and I need to read that series. And then Mageborn is book 1 of his second series, the kind of continuation series. But then this is the first book in a new one, I think. I think it's a series. I don't think it's a standalone. Is it? I don't think it is. This one, though, sounds really cool. And this cover, I mean, shut the fuck up. What? So goddamned beautiful. And the synopsis is, who will slay the evil in the frozen north, saving all from death and destruction? Not Kel Cressia, he's done his part. Kel Cressia is a legend, a celebrity, a hero. Aged just 17, he set out on an epic quest with a band of wizened fighters to slay the Ice Lich, L-I-C-H. and save the world. He returned victorious, but alone. 10 years have passed and Kell lives a quiet life, while stories of his heroism are told in taverns all across the land. But now a new terror has arisen in the north. Something has taken up residence in the Lick's abandoned castle beyond the frozen circle, and the ice is beginning to creep south once more. For the second time, Kell is called upon to take up his famous sword, Slayer, and battle the forces of darkness. But he has a terrible secret. Kell was never a hero. He was just lucky. Everyone puts their faith in Kell, the legend, but he's just a coward who has no intention of risking his life for anyone. And that just sounds so great, and also like a very non-traditional fantasy storyline, premise, trope, what have you. So yeah, I'm very, very excited to get to this one. This cover, I swear to God, I don't know why, I just love it so much. It's like simple, but like, I don't know, it just stands out to me. So woot woot. And yeah, this one, Steven said, unless, correct me if I'm like imagining things, Steven, that yeah, you can read this one, like it's completely separate from the other ones. And then a pre-order, and I did read this already. I read it on my Kindle because I had an e-arc from NetGalley, and I think I had already pre-ordered it. No, I pre-ordered it once I read it. And that is The Chosen and the Beautiful by Nhi Vo. It's so pretty. The back is just whatever. And then the naked is just plain tan, but oh my God, I'm so excited. So excited. I mean, if you watch my videos, you probably know what this is about, but I'll read the synopsis just in case. Immigrant socialite magician. Jordan Baker grows up in the most rarefied circles of 1920s American society. She has money, education, a killer golf handicap, and invitations to some of the most exclusive parties of the jazz age. She's also queer and Asian, a Vietnamese adoptee treated as an exotic attraction by her peers, while the most important doors remain closed to her. But the world is full of wonders, infernal pacts and dazzling illusions, lost ghosts and elemental mysteries. In all paper is fire, and Jordan can burn the cut paper heart out of a man. She just has to learn how. Nhi Vo's debut novel reinvents this classic of the American canon as a coming-of-age story full of magic, mystery, and glittering excess, and introduces a major new literary voice. And I second that sentiment because, my God, oh, it's so great. And R.F. Kuang, I love this quote because it describes it perfectly, because I really like The Great Gatsby. Okay, I have several copies of it. I will probably continue buying copies of it. But R.F. Kuang's blurb says, Gatsby, the way it should have been written, dark, dazzling, and fantastical, a perfect response to Fitzgerald in tone, voice, and theme. That is exactly how I feel about this book. It's like Gatsby, but better. So, yay! And then I do think I got a couple ebooks. Why are you on? I haven't touched you in days. Oh my God, cat hair on fucking everything. Okay, I know I did buy, I think it's called Siege and Storm. No, that's fucking Lee Bardugo. Storm and Shield. This is close. By J.D. Evans, book 2 of that series. I don't know the name of the series, but Reign and Ruin was the first one. It's fantasy romance. I quite enjoyed Reign and Ruin, and it made me want to continue, so I did purchase that on ebook. Nolan by Michael J. Sullivan. I do have an ebook version of that. Because I'm a Kickstarter supporter, whatever. I paid money for the Kickstarter for Nolan. I will be getting the collector's edition hardcover as well. But I do have the ebook. I just haven't started it yet. Oh, I also did purchase Entreat Me by Grace Draven because I read Radiance and really liked it. And Leanna, who loves Radiance and rereads it all the time and really likes Grace Draven's writing, but she said that series, the second book, was disappointing and just kind of not. She was like, just treat it like a standalone and leave it at that. But she said Entreat Me is great and that I should read that. So I did buy that. And then for my fantasy romance continuation vlog part 2, I got Pestilence by Laura Thalassa. Wow. Just had a little bout of dyslexia pop up there. And then I did buy, for my fantasy romance vlog, A King So Cold by Ella Fields and Magic Bites by Alana Andrews. Ended up DNFing both of those. This is why I bought them on ebook. But yeah, those are the only ebooks, I think. Okay, that's all. And I don't think I have any others pre-ordered or anything right now. I don't think I have anything else on its way to me. So that's all. Oh, I almost forgot too. This isn't new books, and I didn't buy it for myself, but an early birthday present, very early, just because they came in and she didn't want to wait to give it to me until the end of August. Elle got for me, and I did post this on my Instagram as well, these Hunger Games book sleeves. I don't think I showed you guys, right? Did I? I don't know. I'll cut this out if I did. Look at how beautiful. So cool. Like, oh my God, I just love it so much. The Catching Fire one. TikTok. Love it. And Mockingjay. And one of my favorite quotes ever. So yay, thank you so much, Elle, because, oh my God, I love it so much. Pop a little, I don't know, unicorn emoji down below if you just want to say hey. Leave comments, of course, if you have any thoughts about any of these, if maybe you hadn't heard of a couple and they sound intriguing. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, of course, if you feel so inclined. As always, thank you so much for your time. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.